Yo, what is up? It's Olin here, aka The Nord, and in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys this week's Gunsmith reset update. Just like the last couple weeks, I'll be giving you some venues in which to complete this week's field test weapons. We'll go through the requisitable guns for next week, and I'll give you guys the 3 guns I currently have my eye on when it comes to next Arms Day. Starting out with our field test weapons, from left to right, we have the Hake Auto Rifle, which is looking for fallen kills, the Suros Auto Rifle, which needs precision kills, the Omelon Fusion Rifle, which wants us to get Vex Minotaur kills, the Hake Hand Cannon, which is looking for double kills in general, and lastly the Hake Shotgun, which is looking for hive kills in general. With those listed off, we're going to run through the guns we can pick up for next week really quick, and from left to right, we have the Hake Arminius Auto Rifle, the Suros DIS Scout Rifle, the Hake Judith Hand Cannon, the Omelon Ufren Hand Cannon, and lastly the Hake Ludmila Pulse Rifle. Now, I probably just butchered the majority of those names, but it's just kind of how it goes. Anyways, for this week, we've got 2 test weapons, our Hake AR and our Hake Hand Cannon, that match up with the gun pickups for this week. So while you're testing those, you can get a feel for what you might expect from those legendary versions if you decide to pick those up. As for our tests in general, we've got a full slate of PvE requirements, and while I would definitely like to remind you that we've highlighted a few venues in our first couple Gunsmith videos that would perfectly be viable to knock out all these guns, aka the Mothyard Skywatch run in the Cosmodrome and the Citadel on Venus to be specific. For the sake of variety and highlighting multiple options, I'm going to go ahead and pinpoint a couple different venues for this week. Now with our first venue, we're looking to knock out the Hive and Fallen weapons, and to do that we're going to be heading to the first Dark Below mission we got, the Fist of Crota in the Cosmodrome. Now as soon as this mission starts up, you're going to notice that little skirmish going on between the Hive and Fallen. You know, Omnigul's chilling up there by her knights and her acolytes, just being all Omnigully, and then the Fallen are going ahead and jumping off the dropship, so it's really hard to miss. Just with this starting area alone, you should be able to knock out your Fallen AR. Now, if you kill all the ones that are here in the starting area and you kill the ones that are kind of coming up to provide reinforcements, if you go down and around like the middle building, kind of where Omnigul's at, there should be some more Fallen taking pot shots at Omnigul on the other side. Once I knocked those guys out as well, my AR was done and it was good to go. I did not have to restart the mission at all. But if for whatever reason your AR is not done and you feel like you've killed all the Fallen in the area, all you gotta do is just run up there, you know, punch Omnigul in the face, let her kill you, start the mission all over again, and it's gonna take you 2 seconds to punch the rest of the weapon out. After killing all these Fallen, you're more than welcome to switch your primary over to the Precision Shot AR. I actually would highly suggest this, as you can kind of start working a little bit towards your progress on that while you go ahead and knock out your Hive Shotgun. But then you're just gonna progress through the mission up to the point right before you would go to fight the Fist of Crota, and this should provide you more than enough Hive to finish off your Shoddy, and this should also take out a big chunk of your Precision AR. Now for our next and essentially last new venue for today, we're going to be looking at knocking out the Minotaur Fusion Rifle, as well as the mix of the double kill hand cannon, what's left of our Precision Rifle. Now this venue is a tad on the weird side because it's a strike, and since it's a strike, that means when you jump in, you'll be jumping into matchmaking, which means you'll more than likely have to quote-unquote compete with your teammates for some of the kills, namely the Minotaurs. Nevertheless, the Undying Mind Strike on Mars spawns about 6 or so Minotaurs in the starting area, and there are 2 more you can add to the count at the base of the bridge once you get past that first block or barrier or whatever it is. Add to this that there are a plethora of goblins and harpies along the way, and you can almost completely finish the fusion rifle and the double kill hand cannon on one go through. My suggestion would be to punch through the strike to the bridge, then finish the rest of the fusion rifle and your precision AR / hand cannon if it still isn't done in our Citadel venue that we've mentioned like the first couple weeks that we did Arms Day reset videos, as the Minotaurs there and the goblin ads spawn really regularly enough that it should only take you about 5 minutes max to finish off whatever's remaining of your weapons. I would like to just say that you could stay in the one venue where we were at, and you could essentially just stay here in the Undying Mind Strike, just pop out and pop back in. But the problem with the Undying Mind Strike is once you get past that bridge, the majority of the Minotaurs on the way out, actually it might be that all of the Minotaurs on the way out are all ultras or majors, and so they're not going to count towards your weapon. Now I know some people might have something against leaving teammates mid-strike, but to be fair, the level 20 strike won't be very difficult for 2 Guardians to complete on their own, and we're more focused on knocking out our weapons as quick as possible. Now keep in mind the venues in this video are meant to offer alternatives to the venues we've already shown. You should really just take a look at the mix and just go with your preference. You can do it however you want to do it really, but for me, my personal suggestion would be to head into this Undying Mind Strike. Go ahead and get a nice jump on your fusion rifle, your Minotaur fusion rifle. Go ahead and stay up there till the bridge, get a jump on your double kill hand cannon, do a little bit of extra work with that precision AR, however you want to do it, and then bounce out, head to the Citadel, and just knock out the rest of your guns. I feel like that was the quickest and most efficient way to do it, and that was the way that I prioritized it on my way to finishing my weapons. Now that we have our test weapons completed for the week, let's take a look at our order weapons for next Arms Day. Now, just like with every week, the weapons you should pick up should really just be based off your personal preference. Depends on what you want to use it for, if you're a big Crucible guy, or if you're looking for something steady in PvE. But regardless, I highly suggest you guys check out the link to the Destiny Tracker database and do some further research on stats and possible perks. That's going to be in the description below. With that being said, I will say the guns that I'm leaning toward are the Hake Pulse Rifle, the Suro Scout, and the Omolon Hand Cannon in that order. I'm especially leaning toward the Pulse and the Scout. The Pulse because it has a really good base range and impact in comparison to the other Foundry rifles you can get here via Arms Day or just via the Gunsmith packages. And I really am feeling the Scout just because it seems like Scouts have been putting a lot of work in Crucible lately, so I've just been trying to kind of grab a variety of Scout rifles, just kind of mess around with and see what's up, so I definitely want to give the Suros a try. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this week. Before I go, as always, if you need the rep boost, weekly Crucible quest chain, Weapon Master segment, 500 point boost on completion, tedious, annoying, yes, but it'll net you 500 rep. I just feel like I need to mention that every single time, just in case. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.